Hey, hey, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are doing well. We wanted to come to you tonight with our fun night. So comment what you're drinking. I don't even have my cup in front of me. Sorry.
I have a big bottle of water over there.
I do have my water, and I was actually a little healthy today because it really does amazing things for my eczema. It was kombucha, however you pronounce it. And I actually make my own, and it's not the best tasting because I left it go way too long. But so I had a little fruit juice, but it seriously does amazing things. And it yeah, if you're on a health journey, definitely try it. So I had that. I finished that up, and it was not yummy. It was okay. It was okay. But I'm reaping the benefits of feeling good from it. So I can suck that up and deal with that for a little bit. So that's what I'm drinking today.
I'll stick with water.
And some water. And some water. So comment below what you're drinking. See if you can gross Jen out.
Doesn't take much.
No, it really doesn't. No. I could say like milkshake. And there you go. Okay. So we want to talk about our effective and eco-friendly tonight. We also will give you a little bit of a rundown as far as what else is coming up, because we do have our June lineup as well. So later on, well, I would say later on this month, it's going all month long, but we'll have that for you as well. And yeah, so I guess we'll just kind of jump in and get started. So my name is Chris McGinty. For those of you guys that have been doing this with us for a while, you know that, but I'm Chris.
And I'm Jen, and June is a crazy month. Is it crazy for you guys?
Yeah, it's really busy.
We have our youngest turning 18 and graduating from high school, and my grandson's second birthday and Father's Day and a graduation party, and what else? My mom's birthday. Anybody else have
pack it all in?
It's a not so month.
Oh. We got done homeschooling probably about the middle of May because one of my girlfriends, who also is a Mary Kay consultant, was like, you know what? I homeschool, so I don't have to do anything in June. You know, I could just strictly focus on my business. I'm like, that's a great strategy. So we start, July will be coming up. So we're going to do it much longer, but shorter. Does that make sense? Longer time, shorter amount every time to make it work. So then we're done by like May and able to enjoy a little bit more. And one of my other friends had said that if you do it that way, then the kids are inside when it's so stinking hot, nobody wants to be outside and do anything, and you can wrap up earlier so you can actually enjoy the spring outside. I'm like, I like that. Idea. That's genius.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're not here to talk about that. That's a whole nother blog for a whole nother day, but we are talking about effective and eco-friendly. So our naturally line.
If you're looking for naturally based skincare, this is the line for you.
Yeah, and so if you like to be able to pronounce your ingredients, this really is it. It feels nice. I was actually kind of playing around with some things. I do use probably most of this line, but I don't use everything all at one time specifically for my face. I actually like a lot of it for my body, which you'll hear kind of what that means in a minute. And it's just really good and it smells amazing. It smells amazing. So I guess let's kind of jump in. Is there anything you want to say beforehand?
I think it's kind of like the clear proof system that we talked about last week, where it can be a whole lot more flexible than just using this skincare line just by itself. You can really mix and match it with a lot of other things. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more with certain products. So
yeah, that's a great point. Really great point. All right, so the first one we're going to talk about is our purifying cleanser. So if you are familiar with our typical 3D Miracle Set cleanser, which we're going to be talking about later this month, this feels very different in the sense that it does not have an exfoliator in the cleanser. And it just is like a very gentle is kind of how I describe it, very gentle, almost like a creamy cleanser, right? Sometimes people just love that, like, I just love a creamy cleanser. And that really is what this does, in the sense that it's not going to leave your skin dried out or anything like that, but it really just is that it's a creamy cleanser and it smells very good. And so this is actually 99.49 natural. The 0.5% is actually a type of sodium that keeps it from separating on you. So you're not having to shake it when you use it. It keeps everything kind of like milk when they homogenize it, right? Keeps everything together, and so nothing's separating. So there we go. So I'm going to wipe that off.
And you just put it on your bare hand like that, but you can also use a cotton round to apply it all over your face if you don't just like that slippery feeling, like, because it is such a different texture. So you can use that on a cotton round and do that all over your face. And then too, you see all the dirt coming off or all the makeup or whatever. So kind of gives you that feeling of satisfaction.
I use my facial cleansing brush for probably everything that touches my face. Well, like with cleaning and stuff.
Yeah.
With the exception of microdermabrasion, because you're not supposed to, but it doesn't work as effectively for you if you use a brush instead of your fingers. But any type of cleanser is my point, that I pretty much just use a facial cleansing brush. So I never think about the cotton ball or anything like that. So
yeah.
Good point.
I usually use the cleansing brush for pretty much everything, but I do remember when this set first came out and they said, oh, put a little bit on a cotton round and do that all over your face, and just gives you something to like grip onto, I guess, basically.
You know, it feel good. Do you remember when we had the micellar waters, and we still might have this promotion going?
That's what I was thinking, the little rounds.
Little round. Well, they're not little, but they're
size. Reusable. I think that would be great.
I love those for my eyes. I have never felt anything so soft for taking off my eye makeup. I do not even like cotton balls on my eyes because I feel like there's always that little splinter in there that I'm rubbing and it's scratching. And I don't like using cotton balls. So I started using those and I've not used anything since, and they're super easy to clean. So I just take it on there. It's a big old thing. And I just take it and I just kind of wipe it back and forth, and it is so soft. And then I flip it over on the backside, do my micellar water, and what do they call that? Kill two birds with one stone. So I do like that.
Go. And you just toss them in the washer, right? In the little mesh pouch.
I actually just use Dawn dish soap and I go and run underwater, and it's done.
And there you go. Options.
I'm worried that it won't like come back to me if I use it in the washer.
It's like the socks.
Or or I don't know. So if I have it, I wash it, I make sure, and then it doesn't go anywhere.
There you go.
But okay, so what are we doing next?
So exfoliating powder next. So this cleanser does not have an exfoliator in it, but there's a separate exfoliating powder. And this is actually one of those products that I love. Oh my goodness. So versatile, so many different things. So if you like our repair system, our Time-Wise Value Firm repair system does not have an exfoliator in the cleanser either. And that's actually what I use. So you can take your little bit of cleanser and then sprinkle some of this exfoliating powder in, add a little bit of water, or you can add some of our nourishing oil that we're going to talk about in a minute, and lather it all up. But it gives you that same cleansing with that grit, that scrub. So, you know, if you like that feeling of having a scrub every single day, this is gentle enough to use every single day without, you know, irritating your skin, but your skin feels super, super soft and clean. And how about some of the other purposes?
Yeah. So
in your hair.
Hold on, we'll get there. So can you use your exfoliating powder with your cleanser, or do they more so suggest it using it with the nourishing oil?
You can use it with both. So you can put it in your nourishing cleanser and use it like that. You can use this and just add, like if you're just doing an exfoliation treatment, put like a little blob of this in your hand. It's powdery. Add a couple drops of the nourishing oil, and I usually still add a little bit of water just so it's not like super, super thick.
Okay.
And then do that and kind of scrub it all over. So you can kind of do it a couple different ways.
So then when you wash that off, you're putting the oil on afterwards, because you're kind of wiping off the exfoliating powder and the oil. So
yeah,
you're kind of wiping off to the degree. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let me tell you about the exfoliating powder, what I use it for. Okay, so call me weird. I actually really like it as a dry shampoo. Caveat, not Mary Kay approved. Caveat, if you are going for your hair color or highlights or anything with coloring your hair of some sort of fashion, do not have this product in your hair. It has baking soda in it, and it will really skew the results of your color. However,
the color's a little old,
right? Or that. But I love this stuff because I'm not coloring my hair every day. And this really does great because I have really oily skin, especially when it's long hair. It's just been kind of growing and growing and growing. And so it just gets so much more oily more quickly. And so I am going to use, actually, what'd you say? The water and the oil. I'll do that all together.
Yeah.
How about that? So this is really a powder. Okay. And then we'll add a little bit of oil. What, like a couple drops?
Yeah.
Okay. And so now you would be like mixing this in your palm, so it's not going to make a mess, but for right now it's kind of falling off my hand a little bit. And so, hold on here. There we go.
And then you can just add a couple drops of water in there.
Yep. And it smells really good too, because the oil smells amazing.
Yeah, it does.
So, yeah, it's just kind of almost like a really light scrub for the hand, like almost sand, but not that abrasive. And it feels really, really good. Plus you have that oil in there. It's just like exfoliating and moisturizing all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to wash that off. So we actually have known people to use the powder all over their entire body because it does help to exfoliate and it just makes the skin feel really good. If you have or know somebody that has milia, so kind of like where you get like the bumps on your skin, sometimes it's from like back here, sometimes it's like food allergies or whatever, and sometimes people don't even know why. So there, or really anywhere on your body, it's almost like I don't know, kind of like ingrown hairs, but not that major, but they're everywhere in a particular area like that. Through exfoliation, that really helps as well too. So, and if you just want your skin to be really soft and feel good, that works too. So we've heard, yeah, just kind of take it, dump it, and you're just kind of rubbing and scrubbing and stuff in the shower, right? Elbows and knees and all that stuff. I've heard great reviews on that. So I'm all about using a dry shampoo. That's what works for me. Throwing on the face too, but I really like that way.
Another way that you can use this, not only as a dry shampoo, but mixed with your shampoo when your hair is like really dirty. Like if you work out and you haven't washed your hair in a couple days and your hair's all skanky.
I would caution if you have like a purple shampoo. I don't know how that would work.
I'm not sure with purple shampoo. I just use it like, I don't use it right when I get my hair colored, like the first couple weeks, but you know, after a bit, mix it with your shampoo and it just gives your scalp a really super good, fresh clean. Makes your hair super soft. Like after your hair kind of feels like there's buildup on it sometimes, I feel like that just makes it. This is all just Jen approved, not Mary Kay tested. But it just makes your hair feel really soft and it feels really clean. So,
and there you go. But I wouldn't use it with like, you know how sometimes they almost have like a toner and a shampoo together. Like I use one that's purple, like straight up purple. And it really is that. It's like a toner and shampoo together. I don't think I would use it with some of those. Like they have brunette that is blue. So make sure your shampoo is not colored, so to speak, because it does have kind of like the coloring in there. But I think if you're just using like color, what is that?
I just use a color safe shampoo.
Color safe, yes. I think that's fine because you're not actually coloring, you're just helping protect the color.
Yeah.
So just a little caveat. All right, so we want to move on to, what do you want to do next? The oil or the stick?
Let's do the oil since we're talking about that anyway.
Okay. I'll apply, you talk.
So oil, oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing. First of all, the smell of it, I don't even know what it is. Like vanilla mixed with, I don't even know.
I think it's vanilla. And there's sweet almond oil.
Sweet almond oil.
And is there sunflower oil?
It smells just amazing and soothing. So you can do this in a couple different ways. You can use it kind of like just to moisturize a certain area. You can use it on your cuticles, the tips of your hair. I love to mix it with my serums. Oh my word. So mixing a drop or two with your serums, like lifting serum or replenishing serum plus C or your skin toning serum.
I'm not trying like that.
I forgot about what the name is, but mix just a couple drops. You don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. But it just gives like that extra little bit of moisture, especially in the wintertime. You just feel like your skin is really soft and not dry, and it smells good. And it just feels like soothing. So
I do mine after. So you actually mix yours with?
I mix it with.
I do mine after. I'll just try that. All right, so then I feel like we didn't give the oil enough shout out. I don't know. It does smell amazing. It is fantabulous. And it works really well. And it's in oil.
It really does great wonders for.
That's a good, yeah, good idea. Even though it's an oil, it's not like you might think of like olive oil or coconut oil, right? Which some of the crunchy customers use for moisture. Oh my gosh, like it feels nothing like that. Like
Yeah.
there's no way I could ever use that stuff on my skin. But, and of course it's non-comedogenic, so it's not going to clog anything, even though it says oil, it's not going to, you know, clog your pores or anything like that. It just is actually a really cool product. And everything else, with the exception of our cleanser, is 100% natural. So our, like I said, our cleanser is 99.49% natural with a sodium additive as far as, so it doesn't separate on you, so you don't have to shake it. And, but everything else is 100% natural, which I love, 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 love. So the next one, I'll put the cap back on, is kind of like an oversized chapstick. And I actually
like
really like it.
Cocoa butter sticks from
Yeah.
years past.
So this is really cool in the sense that it, you can use this so many ways. You can use it for your elbows, your knees, like dry patches. You can use it on your face too. You can actually just use it on your lips for like almost like a chapstick, but it's moisturizing. I don't know if you're aware, but chapstick is typically not moisturizing. It is more of, what would you call it? Just kind of like a blocker, not so much a moisturizer.
Like a protectant.
Yes.
It's wax-based.
Yeah. And so this is a moisturizing stick. So it helps moisturize and it feels amazing. You have to try it. So it's not thick or heavy. You just put on, make sure you have one for your lips only. The rest can be for your body, but one for your lips only. Go ahead. What were we going to say?
I like it for my lips. I still use the Satin Lips lip balm the majority of the time, but I do like that, especially like if you're, I don't know, outside all day and you just need something like quick and easy. And I don't know.
I think I like the application. I think I like this better because it's the application.
More natural compared to like using out some lip balm.
Yeah.
Doing that whole thing.
I think it's a mental thing.
Yeah,
but
it could be.
I do like it. I also like it though too. You know, I never even looked what's in our satin lips. I know it tastes good and it works really well. But I do know that this, I just figure if it's going to be around my lips and I'm probably going to be eating it, right? Because, you know, you're just kind of whatever, and it comes back and you're eating it. I just know that there's not anything in here that's going to be crazy or whatever. Like all the ingredients you can read, has beeswax. Oh, I forget what are the other things are that are in there, but it's just stuff that's not going to be harmful. And I love that. Although with Mary Kay, I never have to worry about that, but I just like that extra insurance. I'm thinking, it's naturally like whatever. I let my kids use it. My 4-year-old uses this all the time. I need some lip stuff. I need some lip stuff. So we keep it in the car. So there you go.
Yeah.
But my hand's feeling really good. I do have to say. So I did the cleanser, the exfoliating powder mixed with the oil. So cleanser, exfoliating powder mixed with the oil. Let's see if I can juggle this. Then I wiped those two off and then I put the oil back on. And then I added in the moisture stick and I love this. It feels amazing on the back. Would you like to feel my hand?
Yes. It is very soft. Wow.
It feels good. So imagine what happens when you use good skincare, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're about. Good skincare makes a difference. So, so make sure you talk to your consultant. If you are more of a crunchier consumer and you really just like that lifestyle and appreciate those things, talk to her because there are a lot of options that we have, and the Naturally is just a great fit for a lot of crunchier consumers. So I personally really love it. Like I said, I do use some of our other things mainly for my face, but I do like those as well too, to kind of mix them. So I was going to go on to the upcoming things. Is there anything else you want to say?
I think that's good.
Okay. We're missing our third stooge. It's just not feeling like the same.
Not the same tonight.
Karen is busy working. She is getting some stuff done. And we're here. No, I was going to say we're here screwing off, but that's not true. That's not true either. We are working. We're just working differently. So give Karen a little love. So comment below. Give her a little love. Help her get her work done. And I'm sure she's stressing a little bit. You know, sometimes when you're coming down to deadlines or just have a lot going on, it can be stressful.
It's a little crazy.
Yeah, a little bit. So, all right. So coming up, we have next week, which would be next Saturday, the 11th, we have our Luscious Lips, I'll say clinic, workshop, whatever you want to call it, Luscious Lips. And so we're going to be talking about satin lips, like Jen had shared earlier. So satin lips, and also how do you apply lip stuff, right? What do you apply to keep it to last for a long time? Maybe,
What colors go together?
oh, that's a good point. What colors? Yeah. Maybe your lips bleed, not your lips, but like the lip colors, maybe they kind of bleed a little bit outside the lines. And so how do you prevent that? What is this whole lip liner thing?
Should you use it?
Right.
Should it be 5 shades darker than the lipstick?
Should you line out around your lips? Only if you're a clown. But so anyways, we're going to have fun with that. So Luscious Lips, that's going to be the 11th at 10 a.m. Then we're going to be doing on the following week, which is the 16th, Thursday, the 16th. We are going to, that's 2 weeks from today. We're going to do, we're kind of combining, we didn't really know how to fit this in. And so we're kind of combining some things. So we're going to have all about the guys that night and all about the ladies that night, but doing it all together. So we're going to have our MK Men, which is smooth and soothed. So I know guys sometimes are weird about that stuff. And you know, like, oh, I'm using something. And then some are like, I need something because, you know, like whatever, it gets painful or they just need some extra moisture or whatever. And so we're going to talk about all of that. I have sold so many MK Men. My customers' husbands just love that stuff. They literally will buy it like sets at a time, like multiple sets at a time, like 3 sets. And so I personally have never, I guess I probably should try it till then, but anyways, I've heard amazing things about that. So that is one. We're going to be talking about our 3D miracle set. So stick around for that as well. And that's going to be one of our most popular sets that we use, not the only one, but one of our most popular. So that's kind of if you're 20 to 40 age range, I'll say, and want some anti-aging introduced. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about some different add-ins. So we have a Time-Wise 3-in-1 cleansing bar. And so I'll share with you how I use that. We use that a ton in our household and what that looks like. And then we have a basic age fighting moisturizer that is old school Mary Kay that they brought back. And I'm so excited that they did. And I'll show you how to partner that together. Especially if you are super budget aware and need something like something good on a really good budget. I'll talk to you about that as well too. And so let's see. We are going to talk about on the 25th, having full glamour. And so how to kind of put together what we did for the last couple weeks, put that all together in one look. And then also on the 30th, which is, oh gosh, let's see, I think 4 weeks from today, we're going to talk about reset and repair. So Jen was talking about our repair line earlier. And really, if you want the best of the best, you really want to check out this line because it has some retinol in there, the eye cream. If you like touch your eyes at all, ever rub them, wear contacts, whatever, you really want to listen because this eye cream is phenomenal. And it really takes away all the signs of aging or prevents all the signs of aging. I swear by that stuff. And so many other things in this particular line. So, okay, I did a lot of talking. Is there anything you want to add?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
We have a fun, busy month coming up. So make sure that you join us and talk to your consultant about how you can help her reach her month-end goals and year-end goals. Our Mary Kay year ends June 30th. So we have a lot that we are all working toward. So check in with your consultant to see what her goal is and how you can help her because there's lots of different ways that you can help her. So, but we'll see you guys all next week, I guess.
All right. Comment below. Let us know if you watched it. #live, #replay. And until next time, have a great week, great weekend, and we'll see you then. All right. See you guys.